Hey everybody, it's Steven.
And Ian.
And today we're reviewing the original Attack of the Clones, the 2003 cartoon.
And Revenge of the Sith.
And Revenge of the Sith.
Because it ties in right
Because it ties in perfectly with each other, so...
And that was the intent the whole time.
Let's begin.
Compared to the other one.
So, I'm gonna express my opinion first. Both, Attack of the Clones, or not Attack of the Clones, what am I thinking?
Clone Wars.
And Revenge of the Sith, they meld perfectly in together, and it's just like, this is kind of Star Wars. This is kind of Star Wars. This is probably the closest thing to the original trilogy that they got. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Gennady Tartakovsky, for the series.
Anakin being somewhat an idiot to in the first half of it. Okay. He fixed it by second half, thank God, because of what Revenge of the Sith does, so that's good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Obi-Wan was just Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan is perfect.
In general, no matter what you do with Obi-Wan, you can't.
Obi-Wan is perfect.
You can't. I don't know if
everything
you
about
try to F him up, you can't do it.
You can't. Obi-Wan is perfect as a character. Ewan McGregor.
Padme was actually tolerable.
Yeah.
She was written correctly as a human being, not a statue.
Padme was tolerable in both the series and the movies.
3PO is back to being 3PO. He's not really in this cartoon, but that's not the point. R2 is in it for maybe 30 seconds.
I think I believe
Yoda not flipping around was a good thing.
He did flip around in Clone Wars.
Which one?
First one on Ilum.
On the whole. Well,
against the invisible robots.
Right, but that's Yoda being that's the exception though.
But that was pretty cool when he blocked.
Yeah, we'll give him a pass for that because he's searching for something. He's being like Yoda would be or something, going to look for something ancient thing.
Yeah, it was.
It was a bit absurd, but it was. I could buy that. He had to
save those two Jedi.
Yeah,
that was one thing. That was one thing the Clone Wars did very well.
They always explained.
They explored the lore of a Jedi. We got to meet new characters. We saw them in Attack of the Clones, but unless you read it, you didn't know.
Grievous being Grievous.
But we got to meet Grievous when he was
being,
badass.
Being Grievous, not
not his coughing.
I'm on a seizure attack. Oh my God!
It's like I have a seizure. No, he's he is badass. When we meet him in the end of the Volume 1 of Clone Wars, oh my God!
I was what is this thing?
Why is he kicking
all these
4
masters?
I think three masters and 2 apprentices
or a knight,
a
knight or an apprentice. We don't know what they were.
And a knight and apprentice probably. So he took on 5 Jedi. And he killed 3 of them?
Yeah, I killed 3
No, he killed 2 of them.
2 injured 2 as well.
And badly injured the other 2, leaving only Kiadi Mundi fighting, and he was on the ropes. He was losing badly. No, not on the ropes. He was losing badly. Grievous was
just kind of
doing
the invader, basically, of the Empire, standing around and beating the shit out of it. We're not caring. He's like, great. You go to the wall. You go over here.
Grievous
you go here.
is probably the best thing about,
flinging things around the wall.
Grievous was the best thing about the prequels until they neutered him at the end of Clone Wars.
I went to watching Sith, and I was like, who's that? I'm like, that's supposed to be Grievous.
That's supposed to be Grievous.
Like, who the hell is he? I'm like, he's supposed to be the equivalent of Darth Vader before.
He's supposed to be the ultimate
version of
badass.
What Vader was supposed to be as well.
Except he was just
not
freaking
a neutered. He was just a robot.
He was just neutered by Mace
Windu.
Trained
by Count Dooku, which is...
Mace Windu.
Ventress is bizarre, too.
Ventress was interesting.
She was still alive by the end of Sith, too. They never killed her.
Really?
They said they never killed her. They were running around.
Oh, interesting.
Please don't put her in. Please don't put her in episode 8 or 9.
Do not. Don't make her return.
I mean, she's cool and all. If you do anything, do a good name. Like Ventress. I'd say that and do that.
Well, isn't the First Order kind of after the First Sons, which has a connection back to the black or the red? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know Star Wars.
There's a random ass
Star Wars lore.
There's random ass lore mixed in here, but Disney threw it all out the window. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Although Ventress wasn't the 09 one, so Ventress is actually canon.
Clone Wars was really cool. It was
the 09 version. Okay, it wasn't horrible. It was just, why is this here?
What?
Why is the 09 Clone movies existing? It wasn't bad, it was just, why is this existing?
I think it's because of the popularity of the show.
And the
fact that, George Lucas needed something to do.
such a drinking problem?
Yeah.
I mean, he made $4 billion. Hey, good for you. Go away.
That would be in 2012. But,
yeah.
The Clone Wars was great. Revenge of the Sith was alright.
It opens ridiculously absurd.
Yeah,
well, like the original one did.
No, the opening was great
The
because it was
ships flying
connecting. It was connection right at the end of Clone Wars.
In terms of the other ones, it is a CGI fuckfest, clearly. Yeah, so it's like that's a clusterfuck. Unless you know what they're doing, you got no clue what's going on.
Yeah, there's like.
Or why there's ships everywhere blowing each other up.
And there's the phone.
Other than that, I mean...
He has to look at the phone, ladies and gentlemen. This is his home. I'm visiting his place.
It's nobody.
It's one of those strange caller ID. Bullshit. Isn't it awkward when you get a phone call on a video?
Anyway.
It's still
as long as it's not your mother calling you.
Where is my phone?
Yours is over there.
Oh, yes.
So, Sith, yeah. Entirely, it's Phantom Menace mixed with the original. It's got some bullshit, but it's very limited.
It's tolerable. And you know the best part?
It's limited.
One of the best parts was Anakin versus Obi-Wan
and Yoda versus Palpatine. Okay, for the fight that it was a forced fight again. Like Dooku was saying, it's kind of useless.
That was a horrible fight. I was like,
Ian McDiarmid had way too much fun shooting that though. You look at how Ian McDiarmid was just goofing around the whole time.
The fight, Yoda versus Dooku was more interesting than the fight of Yoda versus Sidious.
They were equally bullshit, but the Dooku
I
was more interesting.
enjoyed the Dooku fight more against Yoda.
Even though it was equally bullshit. I mean, Palpatine flipping around, it's like, okay, you've lost your mind.
The best fight was indeed Anakin, Obi-Wan.
You lost your freaking mind at that point.
And, you know, it is considered the best of the... It's
second best fight.
It's considered the best of the prequels.
Movie, second best fight next to Maul.
Yes, but it's considered the best of the prequels because it's just like how Anakin became Vader, you know? And like, oh.
Yeah, did you really need to see it? No.
No, I did not need to see the
origin. Screen Junkie's idea was, so he was basically a whiny prick. Thanks for that up, George. We did not need to see that.
We did not need to see that. But it also explains how Luke became such a whiny little...
And how Obi-Wan just cave in at that point. It's like, alright,
I was like,
fine.
oh no, he's becoming his father.
So I can fix this time. I know a better idea. I'll just lie to him. That'll work perfectly fine. Yoda, you lie to him too. What?
Lie to him.
What? Lie to him.
I can't lie. I'll just not say anything.
That's better. Don't do that.
And die at old age.
Is Darth Vader my father? God fucking damn it.
He didn't actually answer the question. He didn't say anything.
He said yes, he is.
Oh, well.
Before he dies, but he just died 30 seconds later as Luke kind of stared at him.
But then he insinuates there's another Skywalker or whatever. Either way, Revenge of the Sith is the best movie of the prequels. Clone Wars was very good, but since it's not necessarily a movie, you can't really count it, but... Since it's part of the prequels and it is Star Wars, I will count it a bit. Yeah, that's even better than Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
The Clone Wars.
Lack of storyline content in both of them, but at that point, there was
not much story. It was amazing because
it
showed what Star Wars is.
Yeah, I'm saying, you didn't really need a storyline by Sith anyway. You'd already neutered it to death by that point.
So for Clone Wars, both Volume 1 and 2...
Probably 10.
I'd give it...
In terms of Star Wars
like an 8. In
terms of Star Wars content.
An 8 for a movie. Yeah. 10 for Star Wars content.
Next to
Revenge of the Sith, I will give it a 6.
I'll give it 7, just because of it.
I will give it a 6, a passing grade as a film.
7 because there was a limited.
And a 6 again. I would give it a 7 for a Star Wars film.
There was limited bull in the movie, which was good about it. There was limited like everything bad about clowns and.
That's being very generous.
Phantom Menace thrown out, which is great.
That's being very generous. But since he knows more Star Wars than me, I will.
Yeah, you don't need to drink to watch Sith. That's basically that point. You don't need to drink. You do, but you don't.
I did a bit.
Like once or twice, maybe. Not full on get your ass drunk to watch a movie.
Like I needed to when he was like force choking Padme.
I'm just get on with it. Just get in the
In fact, anything with Padme in that one, I kind of needed to drink.
She was.
No, but she was prego. She was prego the entire time.
She had some of the personality, but it was like, oh my god, my husband killed people. I don't believe it. What is wrong with you?
She was pregnant.
You don't believe it, but you marry a guy who killed 900 women and children in a random race, and you don't believe Obi-Wan because he killed Jedi?
He killed younglings.
I don't. I don't believe you.
Let's see.
Fuck you.
Anakin's kill count. Well.
Let's see how this is now.
In the prequels, let's hear at least 20
that we
for
see,
the Tusken Raiders.
That you see.
And then let's talk about another possibly 20. I'm talking about innocent people. I'm not talking about
that you see in the movies. I'm saying he could kill 1,000 other people he didn't see him kill.
And then another 20 for the younglings. And then Mace Windu. Well, He didn't necessarily kill him.
Assisted by Palpatine.
He assisted in his death.
So that's 1/2. That's a half.
That's a half.
That's 40.5 kills. Then Padme's 41.5.
Yeah, she lost the will to live.
Bullshit, you killed her. Bullshit, you killed her. And the fact that it actually was Anakin's fault. That was his fault.
Didn't he sort of kill Obi-Wan? Like, sort of? Like,
he killed part of him.
Killed part of Obi-Wan.
He physically kills him.
Like, his mental core.
We know when he physically kills him off. We know that.
Let's see here.
At that point, he's a crazy lunatic by that point anyway. Yeah. So, I guess that makes sense.
That's innocent people. I'm not counting
we're not counting people that just don't deserve it. Dooku was, fine. Grievous, If he killed Maul, I'd been upset. It's like, look, you can't kill Maul. That's the only thing good about Maul dying off was Anakin didn't have to do it.
But apparently he didn't die off because, like,
in terms of episode numbers, he's dead
until he comes CGI Clone Wars show.
And now he's in Rebels.
Are you kidding me?
They say he's in Rebels now.
Oh,
so clearly Maul's the only immortal person here.
Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense for Leia because you know she's like a teenager in like the Rebels.
That's fine.
But like
as a whole,
Maul
running around as a whole.
Are you kidding me? First of all, how the hell did you survive?
How did you live?
You look human-like.
Convenient,
I assume you have like certain organs that you need at the lower half of your body, like using the bathroom. As such, how are you alive?
As if we don't even know you're alive either. I mean, he knows he's alive in Clone Wars, but he doesn't seem to care. Why don't you care?
Well, he killed his brother, didn't he?
Right, but why doesn't he care about Maul running around trying to kill him?
I don't know.
Maybe because he had Vader at that point.
You know what it is? He probably just doesn't care about Maul. Like he thinks
because he had Vader at that point, so Vader was gonna do everything for him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Vader was like
Vader's also
robot
a little bit dim too, but Vader's a bit stupid in Star Wars to a degree as well. He's a little dumb. He's badass, but he's a little bit dumb.
Yeah.
We're not killing the Blu-ray version. We're not going with that. We're not doing that.
Oh, dude! By the way, before I end this, I found the original black box. Not the black and gold one. I'm talking the pure black one. You know, the one that came out in the early '90s. That was unedited, uncut. It was not. It's not updated by George Lucas at all. It's the ones that you saw in the theaters in '77, and '80, and '83. They were the ones that you saw. I have that one. Mind you, the box is not in the best condition, but
it's the worst.
It's one of the rarest Star Wars things you can find because everything else is either the black and gold one, which is edited, and anything else.
Which is, at least that's got some.
And the worst one was the Blu-ray one.
Yeah, I got the safe bullshit version.
Oh, good. Is Hayden Christensen in that one?
At the very, he's in both of them. At the very no, they left them. Mine is him. I mean, Jedi's pathetic anyway. We know Jedi's bad anyway.
Why? Like, I would have tolerated the other CGI bullcrap.
But him, why?
But why? Why? Well, he died when he was like an old man.
He was gonna be in 7.
It makes more sense, he's a ghost as an old man.
He was gonna be 7, 8, 9. He's supposed to be 8 and 9 now.
Don't you even.
Vader's fine. You put Vader's mask in there. You don't put him in there.
No Hayden Christensen.
Well, they had half a face of skull.
I don't care if he's improved as an actor. He's the thing that ruined the freaking Star Wars films.
What was he last in that we've seen? Besides Jumper, which is a bizarre film to begin with anyway. That heist movie with Matthew Broderick. That's the last thing I heard of him in, and I've never heard him since.
Not Matthew Broderick. Matt Dillon.
Oh, Matt Dillon. I thought it was Matthew Broderick.
Matt Dillon.
That was like 3 or 4 years ago. He's been dead since. Thank God. Maybe he is dead.
No, he's not dead. God damn it. I think he's like... Isn't he still dating like Rachel Bilson or whatever?
Jar Jar's dead, thank God.
Yay!
Someone killed Jar Jar. JJ didn't say who did, but he said he's dead.
Thank goodness.
And there's no Ewoks.
Ugh. Oh, I hate those little teddy bears.
Oh, we'll get to them later.
We'll talk about that later. That was it, 10 for Clone Wars.
No doubt.
And like...
8. 7, 8,
6
through 8. 6 through 8 of
6 through 8 for Revenge of the Sith.
It
was the only tolerable
thing in the world.
See you guys. Talk to you later.
Yep.